No. Okay. Definitely check that out as I'm looking into retro game. Yeah. Oh, for a charity event. Very, very cool. Yeah. If you have any questions about what you'd be interested in, like if you're looking for specific types of horror, I could probably give you some recommendations. We've done all sorts of retro games outside of retro horror games. So if you're interested, I can definitely give you some recommendations depending on what you're into. Okay. But yeah, so okay. So I'm wondering if we need to backtrack. We gotta find a Hammering Girl. Pretty much exclusively play horror games with this series is one I've just never heard of. Okay. Oh yeah, it's a very interesting series. I've only found one game like it. There was a game that came out. There's actually a game series that came out called Dread Out, which is very heavily inspired by this game, but it's made by different devs. Okay, where are you at? What is this creaking noise? Oh, there you are. What's up, bro? You gonna aggro, or are you just... There we go. Where are you going? Come on, take a swing at me. See what happens to you. Oh, you got me anyways. Yikes. All right, let's get a little bit further back. Okay, you're a little too close for comfort there, friend. So we're trying to hit him when it goes red, like that, because we can get a fatal frame, which is the name of the game, and then we can combo that into another fatal frame. That's the combat, by the way. Very, very intense, like, in-your-face combat. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, so the way it works is when you pull your camera up, yes, it is a spirit camera. It's called the camera obscura. So basically, the way the camera works is you have the little indicator, the crosshair in the middle. Around the outside, you'll build up what's called spirit power, and that's how much damage you can do. You can also, if you guys can't see it, but if you look at this little color behind me, you'll see it switch. There's different types of film that do more and more damage, but you get less of it, so you have to kind of conserve your better film. The bar right here is your health. We just got the special ability, which is the thing in the bottom left. So if we hit the L1 button, we'll actually slow them, which gives us more of a chance to do other stuff. But yeah, it also has a leveling system. So now we got the slow on there, but it also has a leveling system. So if you go to the camera, you have your film, you have your upgrade lenses. You also get equipment upgrades, which are just on by default. But then you have this. So the power system, like the reason why I was waiting for him to come at me is because I get more points for that. And then I turn those points into upgrades for our camera. So I can get bigger range, I can build up power more, or I can have a max amount of power, and then store is how many of those little blue orbs you saw in the bottom left. So let me get back to the camera so I can show you. So those in the bottom left there, store will give us more of those, so we can use the ability more often when they're stored. So that's a whole system there. And it's like a survival horror game, so you have a certain amount of... This is like ammo, essentially. Type 7 film basically does no damage. Type 14 is like your basic damage. This is what we use the most right now. Type 61 is like shotgun, if you want to kind of like a comparison. And then there's usually like a Type 0 film, which is like rocket launcher, right? Or grenade launcher kind of thing. That'll be your top film. You have herbal medicine, which heals you a little bit. You have sacred water, which heals you completely. And you do have stone mirrors that if you mess up and someone kills you if you have a stone mirror, instead of dying, it'll refill your health to full, and it'll break, and you have an extra life. Now, in the first 2 games, you could only carry one of these around at a time. I'm not sure if that continues with this game. I don't see any reason why they wouldn't continue with this game. But, so there you go. So that's how the items work. You can also, what's really cool, is you can also save photos if you want to. So if you have like really cool shots of ghosts and stuff like that, you can save these photos if you want. It only conserves, what is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It only conserves 16, but you can tell it to save a certain thing. It also tells you how many points you got in that shot. So like this shot right here was 2080, right? Tells you when. It's very cool. There's a lot of systems in here. So are we back on the, yeah, keep film. But yeah, menu assist reminds me of Devil May Cry. I've actually never played Devil May Cry. Well, I take that back. I played like an hour of Devil May Cry. I got to the first boss in the first game and never played it again ever since. Not because I didn't like it, just because I just didn't have a chance to play it. So Devil May Cry is on the list of games that we are going to play. Oh, by the way, anybody that's new here, let me switch over here real quick to our chatting screen, because I do want to show this off. Especially for people that are viewing this on YouTube. I used to have a thing for stream goals where whenever we hit a certain amount of follows, we would play a game series. I've since nixed that idea. So every series you see on here, Silent Hill, we're currently working through on Sundays. We are up to Silent Hill 4. Devil May Cry is on there. That basically everything on here but Silent Hill is a first playthrough. So we'll be doing Devil May Cry series, never played it before, Kingdom Hearts, Resident Evil, Castlevania, Mega Man, and finally Final Fantasy. Now these later ones, Castlevania, Mega Man, Final Fantasy, those are going to be much later because they have so many games to get through. But these ones here are the ones that we've already done Dino Crisis 1 and 2, and we're working through Silent Hill. So the rest of these will be coming eventually. So just wanted to show that off. Actually, I need to go back here and turn that off. There we go. So yeah. But yeah, if you're interested in this, again, throw us a follow. We do this Sunday through Friday. We take Saturdays off because that's the day I usually do a tabletop group, and I don't like throwing my voice out on stream and then missing out on tabletops. So Sunday through Friday at 11 a.m. Central Time. There's an extension in the panels as well as the Twitch schedule. They'll tell you what time it is for your local time. So if you're in the EU or if you're in other places in the US, you can check that out there. But again, I do appreciate any follows and support and stuff. Can we go through here yet? No. Okay. Okay, so let's see. 5 p.m. UK, perfect for you. Just finishing work then, definitely. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's why I like putting that up there, because I personally can't do the math in my head for all the places of the world. So I'm just like, hey, here's the information at your fingertips. So we did start a little bit later today because I wasn't feeling too well this morning, but the one thing Twitch does well. Yes. The schedules are very helpful. Okay, so I'm not sure what we're supposed to be interacting with here now. Because we're looking for the hammer girls, but there was a voice over here. But yeah, again, I do appreciate the raid, but if you guys need to raid and run for whatever reason, if you need to go get dinner, or you just need a break or whatever, I completely understand. Please do take care of yourself mentally and physically. But I do appreciate the support nonetheless. Okay, we've fought some guys that we heard some voice come from this thing, but we haven't yet to be able to interact with it. So shooting off in about 10 minutes, but I'm here looking forward to seeing more of this game. Yes, we do Fatal Frame every Friday. So basically our schedule currently is Sundays we're working through Silent Hill. Mondays and Tuesdays are kind of a grab bag day, so we're just playing different stuff. One of the days we are playing a FromSoft game that a lot of people don't know about called Evergrace. So this was made by FromSoft, the people that made the Dark Souls series. We're playing that on Mondays, Tuesdays, and then something else. Wednesdays are our cozy days. We're currently working through Disney Dreamlight Valley. On Thursdays, we're working through Alan Wake 2, and when we get done with Alan Wake 2, we're also going to jump into another retro game, Onimusha Warlords. It'll be my first playthrough. A lot of people have asked for this game and asked me about this game, so we're going to be giving that a shot after we beat Alan Wake 2 on Thursdays. So again, if you want to see any of that, just make sure you throw us a follow, but that's what our schedule kind of is. A lot of retro stuff, a little bit of modern stuff. I think I already saved, but I'll save again. But yeah, a lot of the retro games we're playing, I have never played before. It's a lot of first playthroughs, so I will be going in with zero knowledge. Now you fall off. Okay. Sometimes things fall just for the sake of falling. There's supposed to be like a door or something back here, but we've yet to be able to interact with it. So right now we're just looking for what we're supposed to interact with. Yeah, I know it's sacrilege for the horror community, but I have actually never played through the Resident Evil series, so that is another one we will be getting to very shortly. I will say it'll probably be after October. We do a thing called Terrortober in October, which is basically where I play non-stop horror games like a lot of people do for October. I don't know if I'll add Saturdays to the rotation, because I usually don't stream on Saturdays, but didn't enjoy the controls of the first few, but RE4 was the game that got you in the game. Okay. Yeah, RE4 was a one that got a lot of people. I've actually played a little bit of that one on GameCube, but not any of the other ones. So it'll be a very clean first playthrough, and I'm hoping by the time we get around to playing them, GOG just released a port of the first three original games. So, because currently I just have the remakes. I do have all from 0 to 8. So I have all the numbered ones that we're going to play. But, oh, that's new. There's a light right there. I don't remember that light being there before. Interesting. I'm wondering if we bug this out by taking the mother out early. Okay, no, I hear... that's hammering. Oh, I remember we saw... Okay, I know what we're supposed to do now. We saw the little girl through the window slot before we started this sequence. So the little girl should be hammering in here. And this is where we take this picture, which will open the door. Can we take another picture? Oh, I can't move. Yeah, okay. Stories are really good, so you should really enjoy them. Like, honestly, the reason why I didn't check them out sooner is because I'm just not a big fan of zombies as, like, a horror trope. They've just never really been a spooky thing. I know what they stand for from a metaphorical sense, but, like, you know, the encroaching doom and stuff like that. But, like, they just never really grabbed my attention, which is why I played through the Silent Hill games, which we're playing through again, by the way. I have played through those, so you don't have to worry about spoiling those, because I know what happens. But yeah, zombies were just not my jam. That's why I didn't really play through those. I have a feeling this hammer girl's gonna attack us somewhere. She is not gonna just let us get through here. Now, we do have a shortcut over here now, so... But yeah, we'll see when we get there. Like I said, we've got tons of retro games, both to get through and like even not the ones on the list. Like I've got all sorts of stuff. Also, Mr. T, are you part of Crypt community? Because I saw you said TCC. So, are you part of the Crypt community as well? Certainly am. Okay, cool. Very cool. Oh Jesus. Hello? Okay, we have our first diving ghost. Let's go ahead and use an herbal medicine, top off our health, and then I'm gonna switch camera, switch film here. That's not what I wanted to do. There we go. Okay, I need to get some space. Get comboed. Oh, Jesus. Okay, we need to run, because she's going to come through that wall over there. Yeah. Double shot. Yeah, she definitely wants to destroy our face. Got her. Okay. Man, I love that. That's one thing I love about this series. I love the design of the ghost. Some of them are kind of like basic, but then there's other ones like that one. Just amazing design. I love the ghosts. They're humanoid, but intense. Okay, so that at least tells us we're going the right way. Yeah. Also, one thing that's good about this one that the other ones didn't have, well, they had it a certain way. So in the first game, there's this ability here. When you have the camera ready, it automatically turn towards the ghost. So in the first game, you had to use a resource to get this, to make this happen. It was awful. It just did not work right in the first game. It would not help you. And in fact, most of the time it was a detriment. But in this game, it's just a thing it does automatically. So if you don't know where the ghost is, as soon as you hit your camera button, it'll just be like, there's the ghost. It's so much nicer in this one. So very, very helpful. Yeah. We've been playing this game probably about 4 hours, I think, roughly, and I am loving it. I think the third one is by far the strongest in the series so far. I need to look at my map real quick. Okay, so we need to get to this hallway. So we need to turn around. We need to go that way. Okay, we need to go this way. That'll lead us here, and then we'll take this door, go use that save, and then go through the door, which might lead us to the end of this segment. Do we go up? Yeah. Go up here. Thanks for the intro. It's a great looking game. Definitely check you out. All right. Well, thank you, Mr. T. Thank you for spending your time here. Thank you for bringing community over here as well. I really do appreciate it. Anybody that's here that's not from the raid, definitely go check out Mr. T Horror. Seems like Mr. T Horror's got some retro games to work through themselves. So definitely go show them some love. So thank you for stopping by. So many. Yep. So many indeed. All right. So now we can go through this door over here. This should be the ritual room, right? Yeah. Switch back to that for now. Let's see. Candlelit altar is a huge gemstone as big as my palm. That is a big... Looks like it might be used in some kind of ceremony. Something is reflecting off the light of the altar. Ooh, the bellflower key. Where was that used? The bellflower. Was that the one up the ladder? I think that's the one up the ladder. This little girl just came at us with a hammer, dude. Did we get her? This little girl's bringing the heat. She's over here thought it's hammer time. Where are you at? Where'd you go? Oh, she's trying to hit. Oh, she's trying to hammer and nail us.
Are you hurt?
Oh, ow, our foot. Let me hit her with some damage. Hit her with a damage on the way in.
Are you hurt?
Oh, she comes out of the ground. Okay, we finished her off with that.
You are a traitor, too.
You're a traitor, too? Is that what it said? Something on the floor where she was shrine maiden was. Gray diary. I wonder if being impaled hurts. I wonder which hurts worse. Having the stake go in a little bit at a time or having it stabbed through all at once. I wonder if they die if the stake goes all the way through. I wonder if it matters if they die. I want to impale a real priestess soon. Oof. And the lullaby is probably going to be the thing that knocks us out to wake up. Interesting. Well, we already saw the ceremony at the beginning, which has had the 4 little girl shrine maidens, each hammering a extremity. So... And the tattoo is probably going to go further down, I guess. Okay, no, they just keep using the same shot for that. It's not actually, like, growing. Red doll room. Yeah, we got a lot of snake brews. Got musty film. Yeah, we have a whole bunch of film. So, let's look at the information we just got. The snake brews. Every time I dream of the house, the snake-like tattoo gets bigger. The stabbing pain is worse every day. If things carry on like this, it will eventually cover my whole body, and then the dreams, the manner. What do they mean? How can I escape? Location. The red doll room. In the small room where I heard the lullaby, red dolls were nailed to the walls. Inside was one of the girls dressed as a shrine maidens who tried to impale me in my daydream. Who is she? And what was she doing in there? Apparently practicing. So, hit the save here. Very cool. Subduing song. Okay, so that makes me a little bit more sense now, actually. So, and that is going to be an excellent place for us to go ahead and call it a stream.